What was the most challenging thing to play Jane Eyre for you?
The most challenging is, I guess, apart from the fact that she's a really iconic character, and then that sort of brings on its own challenges because the audience has a sort of a preconception of who she is, and people really know her character already. But then also the language is a language that we don't really use anymore. It's very ornate and very poetic, and so just sort of making that feel natural and really making that sit well inside of us was probably, the biggest challenge.
And talking about the challenging thing or hardship, in Japan, as you know, the people are facing such hardship. What do you think they need, or even Jane Eyre needs, to overcome that hardship?
Well, I guess just the thing that I love about Jane is that she has a real strength of character and a sense of self, and I guess that comes from a certain belief that she's, that she can overcome, challenges in her life, and so I think that even just feeling worthy and having a belief that that can happen, I guess.
Now you're saying it's very different. The life back then and everything. Is there anything, however, in common between you personally and Jane?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's testament to the reason why the story has continued to be told over and over again, and why it's such a classic is because it keeps reconnecting with people. Because at the core of it is a story that's very, very modern and still so much a part of our culture and our, dynamic as people. It's a young person who's trying to find a family and love and connection in a world that's very isolating.
But what about on the other hand, the culture shock? When the play Jane's like, oh my God, what is this?
Well, it's true. The costumes are the most obvious kind of visual or aesthetic difference anyway. And then they also make you feel, they're incredibly painful, and they really help you understand the repression that they faced in that time, which was a real physical repression as well as an emotional repression. And now I guess we don't really have it so physicalized.
So it must be very hard at the beginning with that.
Definitely, yeah. Very painful.
Can you eat with?
You can, yeah. It didn't stop me, but it's not comfortable eating because you expand and then it just gets worse.
But you were not depressed or anything, just being.
I couldn't wait to get out of it at the end of the day, and there were definite days where I was so cranky to be in it, but.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.